Even the things that people think are a big deal are actually very inconsequential. You know that word, inconsequential? That means it has no consequences. A year from now or 5 years from now, you'll look back and this thing that seems such a big deal today won't matter at all. Huh? It's just the way that things turn out. It's just the way they went. And you'll see as you go through life that if this hadn't happened, then this other thing couldn't have happened, and then I wouldn't be here. See? So maybe the things... Oh, there's a beautiful story about this. A Chinese farmer had one horse. A very nice horse. And one day, the horse got loose. So everybody said, oh, bad luck, bad luck. And the farmer said, who knows, we'll see. So then the horse came back. And not only the horse came back, but he had met a bunch of wild horses, and he brought them all back with him. And all the neighbors said, oh, very good luck, very good. The farmer said, who knows, we'll see. So then the farmer's son was training the new horses, and he got thrown off one of the horses and broke a leg. And all the neighbors went, oh, bad luck, bad luck. The farmer said, who knows, we'll see. And then shortly after that, there was a war. And all the young men were drafted, except this young man, because he had a broken leg. So the neighbor said, oh, good luck, good luck. And the farmer said, who knows, we'll see. See? Oh, there's another story, another great story. One time a king said to his guru, I want something that when I'm happy will make me sober, and when I'm sad will cheer me up, so that I can remain of equal mind in good and bad times. So the guru said, okay, well, give me a week or two. And he went off, and then he came back, and he gave the king a ring. And the king said, that's it? Just a ring? And he goes, well, look at it. And so the ring says, on one side it's a regular ring, but on the back side it says, this too shall pass. See? In other words, whatever it is that you think is such a big deal right now, it's going to pass. It's going to be water under the bridge. It's going to be gone. You're going to forget about it. You're probably going to just forget that it even happened. Whatever it is that's such a big deal, it won't be a big deal. I was just thinking last night, in fact, after doing Christian's reading, because he and I have a couple of things in our charts exactly the same. I have one thing that my family doesn't understand me. Not only my family doesn't understand me, there's so much rejecting of me that they cheated me out of my inheritance from my grandpa. And it was a whole scheme, and the minister was involved, the doctor was involved, the whole family knew what was going on except me. My mother and I were both cheated like that. So it was just about money, But because they didn't understand me, because they didn't like her and they didn't understand me, it was okay to cheat us. See? That's the rascal, materialistic mentality. At the time, it was really painful. It was really, really upsetting. And I was upset about it literally for decades. It was like, oh, gosh darn it, why did they do that? But now it's like, it's great, because I have no attachment to my family whatsoever. If I ever think about them, it's like, those rascals, man, I'm glad I'm away from them. But you see, it wasn't until I took responsibility for it and I said, okay, I'm going to have to put together a group of people who think like I do, who naturally look at things the same way I do. And when I took responsibility for it and I did something, but instead of just saying, wah, they're doing it to me, they're making me feel bad, wah. See, as soon as I stopped lamenting and I said, okay, I'm going to go and find some people who are similar to me. And how did I do that? Well, I started this esoteric teaching. And naturally, of course, the people who think in the same way were attracted. It's not so hard to understand, really. But what was hard to understand was that I can change my consciousness. I don't have to accept that I should lament because these people that I was identified with did something I didn't like. As long as I thought like that, I was a victim and I was disempowered. And I did that to myself by being identified with them. As soon as I said, I'm not identified with these people, I don't care about these people anymore. Now, what do I need? Oh, I need a family. Okay, well, let's see. I can write down everything I think, and then people who like it will get in touch with me. Hey, anybody can do that, especially now with the internet. This was back in, 1980 something, before there was such a thing as the internet, when you actually had to go and have books printed. Remember the bad old days, of printed books? Now, you want to publish a book? No problem. Click, click, click. Published. I mean, it's literally that easy. We have this account with Lulu, and once you write a book, you just upload it to the server, it's published. Anybody can order it. Now that they're getting on Amazon and everything. So, it's lucky that the internet was there. But what really made the difference is that I took responsibility. I said, what do I want? I don't want to be around people who are weird. I want to be around people who are like me, normal. So I'll just write down the way I look at things and the way I think about things, and people who are thinking in the same way, they'll naturally be attracted. You see, I could not have done that if I was going to blame these other people for my suffering. Because that would have covered my consciousness, covered my intelligence, and I would not have been able to actually make a solution. So you see, part of the solution to any problem is to change your consciousness. Einstein said this: you cannot solve a problem in the same state of consciousness as when you created it. And how do we create our problems? By identification. See? Arjuna was identified with his family members. So he was suffering because he thought, now I have to kill them. Now I have to fight with them. My family members should be good people. I'm a good person. Why aren't they good? Why are they doing all this nonsense? Why are they sinful? Why are they bad? He couldn't understand. We're the Kuru dynasty. We are the righteous people on this earth. How can these rascals be in our family? See? And he had a rule. No, you never fight with your family. You never can give up your family. You never can turn against your family. So because of that, he wasn't able to solve his problem. He was stuck. And then Krishna said, hey, Arjuna, you're not that body. You're not a member of that family. You're my devotee. You're a spirit soul. You have nothing to do with these people. If they're bad, you're a king. It's your duty to punish them. Do your duty. Then you'll be happy. See? That's the secret of Bhagavad-gītā. That's the message that's encoded in Bhagavad-gītā. You have to go deep into the meaning of every word, deep into the implications, the logical implications of the things that Krishna says. Then you can understand this deep, secret message in Bhagavad-gītā. That's why Śrīla Prabhupāda says that Bhagavad-gītā is a mystery. It's a mystery. You have to go into it. You have to apply it to your own life. You have to go through the same thing that Arjuna went through. You have to see how you're suffering and how all your problems and everything is created by you yourself alone, by your identification with them. And then you have to give up that identification and work according to the instructions of the Lord, and then you'll be free. Then whatever happens, win or lose, live or die, success or failure, whatever happens, you will be